get my hair right for this video. You know what I'm saying? Hey guys, welcome back. Over the weekend, I thought about filming a video while I was cleaning, but I decided not to. Instead, I am going to do it now. I am going to be talking today about labor and delivery with Waylon, and how that went. It didn't go how I thought. A lot of things didn't go how I thought they were gonna go, for a long time after he was born. So, Waylon was born January 5th, which was his first due date. I found out I was pregnant at like 5 weeks, 6 days. And he gave me my due date as January 5th. So, by the time I found a doctor, that was gonna deliver him, my OBGYN, because I didn't really have a specific one at the time. They moved my date up a week because they made it December 29th, I think, was the date they moved it up to, because based off my last period, which I didn't know my last period, so I kind of guessed and it moved it up. Anyway, he ended up coming on his actual due date. So, towards the end of the year, last year, I really thought I was gonna have him early. I really thought I was gonna have him, before Christmas, because I was freaking huge. I gained a good, I think, 65 pounds with Waylon. And I was a runner and took care of myself before pregnancy. And then as soon as I found out I was pregnant, I quit doing it. I still tried, but I just didn't have the want. It wasn't because I was worried that I was gonna miscarry. It was just because I didn't want to do it. And I feel like I ate really well with Waylon for a while, but I also have a huge sweet tooth, so I ate a lot of cookie cake on top of the good stuff. So anyway, I thought I was only going to gain 35 pounds, but I gained a lot, and I showed super early. I showed I feel like I showed at 8 weeks, and it sucked. By 12 weeks, I couldn't even wear my normal jeans. I had to get maternity jeans and leggings because I didn't fit into my normal clothes. I showed extremely early, and I grew really quick. So, anyways, we went into the hospital because he didn't come on the 29th, so we were going to be induced on the 3rd. And so we went in on the 3rd and at 8 p.m. and they checked to see if I was dilated, which I wasn't at all. So they did what is called, they tried a Texas something. It's a huge rubber tube that they shove up there, and then they put a balloon in there to make you dilate. I wasn't even dilated enough for that, so they took that out and they put in it's basically a tampon type of thing. They insert it, I forget what, Cervidil, I want to say, I don't know, to help dilate me. So that had to stay in for 12 hours, and I wasn't allowed to eat or drink anything. All I could do was have ice chips. So, that sucked because Tyler still ate in front of me. Snacks, but still. So, anyway, 12 hours later, didn't really do much. It dilated me enough to get that huge tube back of me. So they did that, put the balloon in there, and I don't remember how many hours it was. I want to say maybe 4 hours later, I was dilated enough to 4, no, maybe like a 3, to where they could do Pitocin and get the contractions going. And this whole time and beforehand, I didn't want to do it an epidural. I wanted to do a natural, 100%. Like, told Tyler, even if I changed my mind, I wanted to do natural. So, anyways, they start the Pitocin, and I forget how long after, but they broke my water. I don't remember how many hours later it was. And so then I started having the contractions, and they really weren't that bad at first. But somewhere between like a 5 and like close to I think I was like a 7, I just like died and like could not go on anymore. I was crying silently at first, like in bed, because it hurt so bad. And then like, I don't know really what happened, but I like lost it and started sobbing and like needed the epidural like right then and there. Couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't calm down, and I was like pretty much crying like in a movie scene of birth. I wasn't screaming, but I was just bawling so bad. And I felt so bad for Tyler. Like, I apologized, I think, at one point, saying I was sorry, and I don't even know what I was sorry for. I guess maybe getting the epidural. So they come in. It was not that long. Like, they came in, did the epidural, and while they're doing it, so I'm sitting up, and I hurt so bad that I am like holding on to the nurse, like on her like collar, because like it hurts so bad. And I'm like saying sorry to her because I'm a freaking psycho person holding on to her and whatever. And so anyways, got that done. And then as soon as I relaxed, I guess, Waylon's, what was it? His blood pressure, something dropped. His heartbeat, something dropped. And I didn't know that at the time. They put like an oxygen mask on me, and then they told me so. Then I started freaking out, but it was like, I think 10 minutes later, everything was fine. So I like go to sleep because I was so tired from all the contractions. So I go to bed, and then like Tyler goes to eat dinner, and this is like late at night, and this is Thursday night, like 11 p.m. And so I wake up or whatever, and they come in and check me, and I'm like ready to go. And then like, so Tyler comes in, and I think my timeline might be skewed because I don't remember a lot, but like I remember Tyler coming in, and I felt like as soon as he walked in, I was pushing, but he says that it didn't happen that way. He said that it was a little longer. So anyways, I'm pushing, and I feel like I'm pushing forever. Like, and I didn't want to see what was all going on down there, but then like in the moment I was like, I need the mirror. So they put the mirror down there, and like after my first push, I can like see all of Waylon's hair, and it's like black. And so that's all I remember. Like the next thing I remember is they gave me a sheet to hold on to because I was playing like tug of war with the nurse because like I just could not push enough. And plus I had the epidural, so I had like no feeling in my legs. I couldn't even hold my legs. Tyler's holding one leg, and like the student nurse holding the other, and I'm pretty sure she had never held a leg before or seen a baby be born because she like looked like she was gonna pass out and like terrified. So, but she did great. Anyways, so I'm tugging on this thing, and then finally, like, they ended up giving me an episiotomy, like, they cut me, and then as soon as that happened, he was out, and, like, I just felt like a bunch of pressure just kind of, like, be released, kind of, I guess that's the right word, pressure, and I guess they did that because Tyler said that, like, his oxygen was, like, extremely low, and, like, I didn't know that at the time, and, like, I guess the cord was wrapped around his neck, like a few times, and I also didn't know that at the time. This was like all after, which I'm glad I didn't know because I would have been freaking out. So after all this stuff, Waylon was born at 2:11 a.m. on January 5th, so like on Friday morning. So we were in the hospital for 2 days. And then, of course, we stayed that next night. So I remember they put him on my chest, and I like was so emotional, and it was just like all totally worth it. And it really is true. Like, all the pain you go through, you do not remember it. Like, you really don't, like when you have your baby there. And that is 100% true. And that's something that you probably won't understand until you have a kid. But that is real. And it was nuts. So yeah, that was how it went down. And then we stayed that next night in the hospital, and I was like learning to get him to latch, which was extremely hard for me to do. And I honestly, like, he only breastfed for like a week and a half because my milk just like completely went away. Like, it didn't matter what I did. I called my doctor a million times. I was like drinking heaps of water and eating how I should, and it just like nothing was working. None of the teas worked. None of the special foods were working for me. So that sucked, but he's completely healthy now. And he was completely healthy. He's been healthy this whole time. So anyways, that is the labor and delivery of Waylon. And hopefully the next video I do, I'm at home and you guys can see him again. It's just kind of on my lunch break. I just feel like I get good ideas when I'm at lunch. So anyways, I hope you guys like this video, and please subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.